Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Topeak Plug-in Tool Roadie Toolkit and Tubeless Repair Kit. As a road cyclist, it's all about carrying tools and gear efficiently for roadside adjustments or repairs. The new plug-in tool Roadie is part of Topeak Stealth series and combines a toolkit and tubeless repair kit into a cleverly packaged bar end attachment tool. So you simply slide this into your drop bars. You don't have to carry any additional tools. In terms of packaging, you can see simple yellow and white color scheme. You have nice illustrations of the tools, the Stealth series tag on here, and then again, a little bit more illustrations on how they attach to the bike and what's included. We'll go ahead and take this out of the box and go over the specs. So retail price on this is $64.95. So you're definitely paying a premium for that compact, clever design. You have a 4-tool bit kit, so it has 4 Allen keys. Then you also have a tubeless repair kit with 3 repair plugs and an insertion tool. You can see they're both a plastic and steel construction, and they simply slide into your bar end, your drop bars, and they require about 86 millimeters insertion depth and an 18 to 22 internal diameter. You can see both of them very compact, and in terms of what comes with this, you get each one, so this goes on each side of the bike. Then you also have these optional rubber spacers, so these go on the inside of the tool, and therefore thicker diameter, internal diameter, so it's a little bit wider and will give you a more snug fit. Then you also have the instruction manual that shows you how to use it and what's included. Now let's take a look at the weight of the plug-in tool. So the tubeless repair part, putting that on the scale, that comes in at 20 grams. And then the bits, with all the bits attached to it, that's heavier at 58 grams. The plug-in tool Roadie is Topeak's clever stealth tools that are designed to slide into your drop bars. It consists of 2 pieces. You have the tubeless repair kit and then the tool kit. Both of them have a all-black plastic construction with steel tools. And you can see there is a minimum insertion length. You have to have this 86 millimeters for this to be fully seated. Then the only exposed part is the end cap, which will stick out of the drop bars. They're designed for 18 to 22 millimeter internal diameters. And what's cool about these is you can adjust the tension to make sure they don't rattle. So to install them, you can rotate the outer knob, and that'll compress this little rubber spacer. And you can see as it goes tighter, the rubber spacer sticks out, and that provides the tension to ensure these don't fall out of your bike. To remove these from your bike, you simply pop out this little knob, and you can see you have a little handle, and then you pull out. So both of them have that same design. It makes it really easy to install or remove without requiring additional tools. So let's go ahead and start with the actual tool kit. So with the tool kit, you get 4 different bits. You can see we have the 5, a 6, and a 4 millimeter, all in a little circular cutout design, so they're right around the main body, which is plastic. And then you have the bit holder. This is 10 millimeters, so that's your 4th tool. It's actually angle adjustable. You can almost see that little magnet on the inside that holds it in place. So it's angle adjustable too, which is really nice. So when you're tightening something, you have more leverage versus just a straight design. Removing the tools requires taking off this little rubber band. So if we just spin this off, that's really the only thing holding these in place. As soon as you take that off, you can see these just fall out with gravity. Simple black steel bits, and the labels of what they are printed right on there. You just pop it into the holder, and you can see it actually holds it. And then you can adjust it with the 90-degree angle to really get additional leverage. So a pretty slick setup, and you can see it's all very compact. Then we can drop it back in place. Here you have to be a little bit careful, so you want to line them up and then hold them until you can roll down the little rubber cover. So once you do that, everything should sit nice and flush. So this one's a little bit loose. Pull that back down. And then we'll bring the little rubber band on. So you can see now it's nice and secure, and you won't have any rattling. As far as the tubeless repair piece, this is also a 2-piece design, so it's plastic. You have a twist-on cap. Pull that out, that reveals the 1.5 millimeter insertion tool. So you can use this to clean your tire and then push in the plug. There's also 3 plugs included, so they have a little adhesive strip. So you sort of have to fish it out. And it has this little plastic piece around it. So you can put that inside the cap, and then with 3 of them, you should be good for quite a while. You can see it has a little threaded design, so twist it back on, and then you can install on the bike. And again, really easy with the little twist off handles. You can easily pop this out, pull it out of the bike, use it, and then insert it back in. Now let's take a look at the setup on our bike. Here's our Specialized Tarmac. So the first thing you want to do is remove your bar plugs. Ours have a little compression bolt, so we simply remove that and slide it out. Depending on how your handlebar tape is set up, you can see it's usually folded inside, or it might be cut directly. That's the old one. So now here we have the tool. We're going to put the multi-tool on the left side, and you can see the end of this pivot slightly. So if you don't have that much straight section, you can actually pivot it and get a fit even though you don't have a completely straight section. So you can see here we're pushing it in. You get a nice secure feeling. Depending on your bar tape, again, you can see how it's not exactly flush. So we actually had our bar tape rewrapped after this to have a nice cut directly in the edge, as folding it in can end up with a little bit of a gap. Doing the same thing on the right side, you can see just remove your existing plug, fold in any additional bar tape, and then here we have the tubeless repair kit. We're going to adjust the rubber ring just by rotating the outer portion and then push it in place. You can see here a nice cleaner look. So pretty simple setup, and you can see that it's actually very secure if you just adjust that tension properly, and it won't come off even on rough terrain. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the Topeak Stealth Roadie. What we like about it is a clever design. It captures multiple functions into a compact form factor and takes up no additional space. You don't have to have jersey pocket or saddlebag. It takes up the empty space in your drop bar that you weren't using anyways. It also has a secure mounting design with a simple rubber ring, so you get a nice friction fit, and you can easily adjust the tension by rotating the outer ring clockwise or counterclockwise. The main negative with these is the fact that you do have a smaller diameter for the outer piece, so it does expose the bar tape edges, and you probably want to cut your bar tape rather than folding it in for a cleaner look. Taking everything into account would give the tool an 8.0 out of 10. It's a clever and stealthy tool storage solution. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com or follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclists. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.